Hey guys, Mozeen here, and I want to show you some great bowler attacks. Bowlers are extremely powerful right now, and as you can see in this war, this was a 25 on 25 war. We got 3-starred everything but 7 bases, mostly using bowler attacks, and I want to show you some really great attacks today. I'm just going to show you the 3 stars here, and we'll talk through what they did with their bowlers. Every attack's a little bit different. So right away, in this war, they 3-starred our number 1 here. So you can see they start out with a queen walk. This is a pretty common base. Speed up the queen walk a little bit. I believe he's using 4 healers, maybe 5 on the archer queen. But 25 bowlers you can see he has coming up there. 2 jumps, 3 rage. And then 2 poison for the clan castle troops. Okay, and go the wall breakers, makes a nice opening there. Bowlers have a nice clear path. He drops heroes, drops all the bowlers, basically mass drops everything. Gets a jump spell on the corner there. Clan Castle comes out into the 2 poison spells that are stacked back to back. Second jump spell on the Eagle Artillery, and then rages into the center. So used all 3 rages to get the bowlers going towards the middle. So the key on these bowler attacks is to take out that Eagle Artillery and both Infernos as quickly as possible. And here he has healers that are following up this whole army, and healers are by far my favorite unit in this game. I think if you can keep your healers alive till the end of the raid, you're in pretty good chance of having a 3-star raid. There you can see it's just cleanup. Once he got that center taken care of on this base, there was really nothing left, and he has a lot of bowlers still going. So you can see he had a golem and a wizard in the clan castle there, so he put those in with the heroes right in front of the bowlers. And he did have 5 healers on that queen walk. Let's show us another raid here. Our number 2 base. So this is kind of a common square base. I believe he comes in from the top here with the queen walk again. Really nice, quick deployment. Easy to underestimate how quickly he got those wall breakers in. If that archer queen had taken out either of those 2 units, those wall breakers wouldn't have gone where he wanted to, because they would have gone around the outside. Once you take out the buildings inside the walls, the wall breakers can do some funny things. So nice start there, and you can see he had an entry and an exit for the 2 gaps in the wall there. He was able to pull a little bit of the clan castle there, just enough where he doesn't need to use a rage. I assume that's just luck on his part, so he didn't need to use the poison spell yet. But look at this setup. That queen actually walks around. He made that exit point for her, and she walks around the outside to continue on the walk instead of breaking through the walls there. Really nice move. And then just at the right moment, he drops wall breakers again. And you can see now he's going to do a rage as the archer queen starts taking more damage from the expos, and the clan castle comes in, so rage, the poison spell to clear out the clan castle troops. And he has a really nice opening to funnel the bowlers into the center now. So he drops the jump spell there, and here come the bowlers. Some veer off to the left there, but he adjusts and drops them more towards the north, so the rest come in and go into the center. He gets a rage on them, and they clear out that center pretty quick. He actually uses a freeze spell on the bottom Inferno and the Eagle Artillery, so nice move there. And again, he has 4 healers, it looks like, still on the queen and on those bowlers on the southwest side. So if that keeps going, this is a guaranteed 3-star. So we'll speed up the cleanup. Very nice attack. I think he had 2 balloons. I believe those were just to help pull the clan castle if something hadn't gone quite right. Otherwise, I'm not sure why you'd bring loons to this type of raid, because obviously they're just going to soak up any air mines. You can see what he used. So interesting thing here, 26 bowlers, not a single golem, and only one giant. So really, none of the tanky type units you'd normally use in this type of raid. So that's pretty interesting. That queen did a lot of the hard work up front. And I think this is another attack by the same person, QS. And it's again another square base, so pretty similar style attack. You can see here he has 3 balloons, which he drops up top, which are going to both take out that archer tower and help him make a really nice funnel and pull the clan castle at the same time. So really nice start to the raid. Again, he's starting with that queen walk. Out come the minions. The queen's going to take those out no problem with a rage and a poison spell. And he has a nice funnel going towards the center. So he's going to break through right in the middle there, drop the bowlers, the king, the giant, and the clan castle. I think he had bowlers in the clan castle again. Rages them to the center. He has a jump spell on the center. And in they go. A nice line of bowlers. One thing I noticed on some of these attacks is that they're not dropping all the bowlers in one spot. They're actually spreading them out ever so slightly just to get a nice line like that built up as they enter the base. So it's kind of a subtle move, but after watching these attacks several times, I think it makes a huge difference on some of the attacks. I believe the next attack I'll show is one where I think you can really see that happen. So go ahead and rewatch that if you want. Rewind this a bit and see how he spread those out. I believe he did. I think it's more noticeable on the next attack, possibly. So again, 25 bowlers with 5 bowlers in the clan castle. Almost an entire bowler raid with 4 healers. And most of these attacks that I'm going to show use 3 rage, a poison, and then either 2 jumps or a jump and a freeze spell. QS is the only one I've seen using the freeze spell. Okay, this one is a really nice attack. I'm going to play this one a couple times. First thing he does is he starts out with 4 bowlers in the bottom left. This is actually a double healer walk. And then 4 healers with a queen up in the top. So those bowlers down on the bottom are going to die eventually, but not before clearing out a nice funnel. So he does a jump. Look at that line of bowlers he created. He spread them out nicely, gets a rage there, gets a couple poisons in, jump spell to take out the town hall, both infernos and soon the eagle artillery. And so he has a nice line of bowlers coming into the space and another jump spell. You can see with the 2 jump spells that are pretty visible now, they open up that entire center of the base for his bowlers. And because he started with that subtle line across of bowlers, you can see how they've spread out around that entire inside opening there. And since he has healers alive, he actually has 2 healers in the middle and 2 on the left and 2 on the right, healing up separate groups of units. So that's possibly just some nice luck, but a very nice raid. Very well done. And with the 2 jumps there that you can still see, the bowlers could get in that whole larger square opening and basically get all of the defenses in 2 bounces of the boulders. So there were very few defenses left at the end. I'm going to speed up the rest, and then I'd like to play this one again just because I really like this raid. So you can see 24 bowlers, 6 healers on this one, and then he does have a golem in the clan castle. So again, he starts with 4 bowlers just to take out this corner here, a couple healers spread out, and those guys are just sacrificed there, but they're going to take out that archer tower pretty quick and this mortar. And the archer queen with the other 4 healers, and look at this nice spread out drop of boulders, a nice line going in there, and watch how they attack them. Those boulders all come straight to the southeast and take out tons of buildings. He has a nice line going in, and it just gets wider as it gets further into the base. So pretty cool. And those bowlers just do a ton of damage as they go in there. Uses all the rage spells very early in the attack, I'll point out. And again, with the healers going, most of the defenses are gone at this point because they're within range of two bounces of the boulders. A very nice 3-star. One thing I want to point out that you might have noticed is the attack on number 1 came from the enemy's number 14. And if we look at number 14, let me show you. This might be why we got such an unusual matchup. So if we scout number 14, you can see he has all max heroes. He has a max Eagle Artillery, max Infernos. But look at these archer towers. His walls are almost all max. They're on their way. Couple level 7 archer towers, a level 8 cannon, couple level 8 cannons. His mortars are low level. He has several level 7 cannons, or mortars, I'm sorry. But almost max walls. So these guys have built their bases in this way to reduce their defensive rating, even though they have very high offensive ratings. So I thought that's a pretty interesting strategy. Maybe time to go back and start over, right? I don't think so. And you see they also have a lot of Town Hall 9s in here mixed in. But they have several bases like that along with the Town Hall 9s, which I think ends up getting them really nice matchups. So let me show another 3-star. Alright, so this is similar to the first attack I showed. And again, starts out with a queen walk. Fast forward the queen walk here. She's going to take out that nice long line of buildings. I like attacking these bases. He actually starts out with giants in his clan castle. So the giants go in, drops everything right away. The 2 jumps you can see. Right, same as the last attack on this style base. He's raging early, poisons on the clan castle troops. You really have to drop a lot in a short amount of time to make this work. So it's an impressive attack. It's not as random as it looks, and so I've been practicing with bowlers a lot, and I've noticed it makes a huge difference. You can do a lot of practices really quick with the new friendly challenges. And just the speed at which you drop those initial things can make a huge difference in the success of your raid. So do not underestimate that. And so there it's just cleanup. He uses his balloons there on that archer tower. Helps him keep a couple bowlers alive longer to help with the cleanup. We'll speed that up. There's a few more attacks I want to show on some different types of bases. And also a few more double healer walks. So I was on 8, we'll show 10 here. I'm sorry, I think that was a 2-star. Let's show 11. Okay, so 5 healers here, 25 bowlers. Starts with a queen and all 5 healers. And she goes. This is an interesting one because you'll see she finds that inside corner where she can actually pull the clan castle. And so she's taking an expo early, so he drops the rage, takes out some of that point defense, and lays those 2 poisons, perfect placement of the poisons before the clan castle's pulled. And she's able to pull the clan castle and take those out with the poisons. A really nice start to the raid. So he's already set up very well here. Gets that expo. He did have to pop the queen's ability. But in goes the golem with some wizards. He's going to make a really nice funnel in there. Maybe not the cleanest funnel, but he drops the bowlers off to the sides. They're sure to go into the base instead of to the north. And so in they go with the jump spell. Heroes are going in. He pops the Grand Warden's ability very early. That's important. I think I failed to mention that on previous videos, but the Grand Warden's ability is always used very early to protect the bowlers when they're about to take the most damage as they enter the center of the base. And with 2 jump spells, those bowlers are able to get all the way through the base again. And a couple healers are still alive. Keep that queen going. Keep a few bowlers topped off on health, and they'll clean this up. No defenses down on this side of the base, really, so easy cleanup from here. Very nice attack. I really like the start of this attack with the queen walk. Okay, number 12. Okay, so this is a common style of base too. I think it's similar to the last one we watched, but a different raid. So starts with a queen walk again, but you can see he saved 1 healer. And so he put some bowlers on that side with 1 healer, just to help create a funnel. So very nice. I'm surprised the bowlers don't take more damage than they did there. So he really calculated that just right. You can see those bowlers are going to go down, but not before clearing out plenty of buildings. And in they're going to go into the side, drops the wall breakers and the giants. Uses 2 fingers to drop all his bowlers there, and then go the king and the Grand Warden. And as the minions get there, he's going to pop the Grand Warden ability. Oh, maybe not. There it is. A little later than I would have expected. But he had the poisons on the minions. The rage spells, again, used very early. And with a couple jumps, he's able to get all the way through the base again. And he had a few bowlers go on that northwest side, which is going to just help clear this up pretty quick for him. So we'll speed up the cleanup. Again, a very nice attack. So these bowlers, if you don't have them maxed out now, it's time to do it. So a lot of these bases that I'm showing that get 3-starred are near max Town Hall 11 bases in war, with good minions in the clan castles. So 26 bowlers, 5 healers here. I'll show my defense. So 6 healers, he has 24 bowlers. Starts with a queen walk on the bottom side with 4 healers. And I believe he's going to do about 4 bowlers and the last 2 healers on the east side there. So you can see with my base, it is pretty easy to get the bowlers in where they can take out the Eagle Artillery and both Infernos from this side. That's what he's going to do. Wall breakers go in. He's going to poison my clan castle troops. In come the bowlers. Heroes. Warden. He has a jump spell there. Rage. A second jump spell right on my town hall. There goes the Warden ability. Another rage there to take out the center and the Infernos and the Expo. And at that point, once he gets that Inferno down, he's in pretty good shape. The Queen's going to finish that off. He's pretty well cleared out the center of the base already. And then there's just a few defenses around the edges to finish off. So speed that up. And you can see in a number of spots my walls slow down the bowlers, but eventually they're going to get through, especially with that queen and the healers still focused on her. And finish off the 3-star. Couple more to show. I think I'll show Yeah, Fuji and Jericho. So still pretty strong defensive bases here. Definitely higher level Town Hall 11s. So he's going to start actually with 2 bowler walks at the beginning. Um, I think just 1 healer on each of those sets of bowlers around the edges. They're going to take out a number of those bottom buildings. He has giants going in again, similar to a couple of the recent raids we've watched. And then in go the healers and the bowlers in the center. Nice rage, nice poison spell. And we'll watch where the warden ability's kicked off. Right there. So pretty early on in the raid. It was just a single Inferno tower on that side. So maybe why he waited a little bit longer to get more towards the center. But then he has a couple jump spells going in. Uses the rages early. And all 3 heroes have pretty high health still. Maybe max health still. So it'll be easy cleanup from there. So yeah, just 2 jump spells on that one to get to the center. You'll notice some of these guys don't even use any wall breakers. So I think that's interesting. Maybe they're just too unreliable if something goes wrong in the beginning of the raid. Yeah, or if you do that. You pick the wrong entry point and they go flying. So finish that off, and that's the 3-star. And one last raid I'll show. This is Jericho, and he has kind of an unusual base. I do a lot of practices against Jericho, and I have trouble with this base. I mean, I can usually 2-star it pretty well, sometimes much better than others, but I don't know if I've 3-starred it yet. It's a tougher base than it looks. So you can see he uses double bowler walk again, and then makes that nice funnel into the center. He has a jump going, a rage leading up to that. And then out come the minions. He has the poisons. And right there is the warden's ability as they get into the center of the base. A couple of rages in there, and the core is pretty well cleared out at this point. Healers are still doing pretty well. And most of the air defenses are gone at this point in the raid. Now they're all gone, so healers are pretty well in the clear. And drop some balloons down there to help finish it off. There's kind of bowlers everywhere, picking on different buildings. So that's it. I am working on my bowler raids, and I've had a lot of success farming with them, getting a lot of 3-star raids in on nice near max Town Hall 11s. I think one was a max Town Hall 11, but I'm going to continue practicing that, and my next video will show you some of my own raids doing this. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Hopefully you're working on leveling up your bowlers, because they're the thing to do right now. You can definitely get some very high percentage 2-star attacks, if not 3-star, in your war attacks. I know this past war, I think I hit the number 2 base on our side, and pretty easily got a high percentage 2-star at least on that one. So thanks for watching, guys. I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe to my video, and stay tuned for more. Thanks.